Soren, you doing the camera?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the talk off. You want the talk?
Yeah, I can do that. I want to find where before my next podcast.
Hot mic, hot mic. Flyers hockey is on the air. Welcome back to Ames ISU Ice Arena for the second game of a doubleheader with the Okoboji Mammoths. We've got a treat for you as Mr. Game Misconduct, Vitaly Antonovich, going to hang out up here in the booth with us as he can't be in the game or on the bench. V, welcome aboard, buddy. How you doing?
Good. Oh, I don't know.
All right, V, I want you to kind of give me some color commentary as you see things that the players are trying to do, what they're doing well. You just let me know. And looks like a goal, an early goal. I thought there was a whistle. I had
Leon passed it right to the guy.
Okay, so Leon had the covered. I took my eyes away, and he passed out. Okoboji takes the puck away, scores to open up the scoring. 1-0.
I think Leon tried to get it to Drew, but he missed, and it got to the other guy.
So a rough bounce for the Flyers. They dig an early hole here, down 1-0. All right, Sorensen doesn't have Antonovich out there with him. Instead, he's got Shalin and Williamson, as we've got Antonovich up here to my left. Boji controls the puck. They're going to go cross ice, and Shalin intercepts, and he moves it deep to Sorensen. Sorensen's got a little bit of room. He's going to send a hard angle shot. I'd like to see him move that to Williamson there, who is crashing the net. Sorensen now going to work it out to Pappas. Pappas from the point drops it deep.
That was a good pass by Grayson to the point.
Boji mishandles the puck, but has a teammate ready to clean it up. Out to the point. Pappas trying to hold it in. She gets it forward to Williamson. Williamson now loses the puck. Boji's content to ice this, assuming it goes wide, and this will be an icing. All right, out comes Smith, Peffer, Ballvance, Schmidt, and Silty. Vitaly, what does this line do well?
They move the puck pretty well.
Look for Smith, Peffer, Ballvance to move the puck around, get that goalie moving side to side. Puck is dropped, it's tied up, kind of gets stuck where Schmidt's going to get it from the point, goes into a defender's skates. Now Smith battling, and Boji sends it to the floorboards, and they drop it out. Silty is going to run down. This is tipped, so no icing. Silty going to rim it up the near far boards, rather, where Ballvance is waiting for it. He tries to hit Peffer, breaking out. Now gets to Smith. Smith he's got one in front of him. Smith going to be pressured out to the board, shoots, and it's deflected by the defender's stick. Schmidt coming way up on this one, and we got a board battle in the corner. There's Smith looking to get it deep. He does. Boji collides amongst each other. Ballvance giving pressure. He's going to try and hold the puck in. Grabs it deep. Peffer now. He's got the puck. Peffer and Boji battling for it. Peffer dancing behind. Peffer going to turn. Move it to Ballvance. Ballvance can't get good wood on it. Boji comes away with it, but Flyers turn it back the opposite direction in the form of Smith. Here's Smith with it on the far board. Smith going to shoot. Glove save by Boji, and I think Flyers going to get a line change. Who's coming out for us?
Wes, Lily, and Kira.
Dan Meir going to center. Kira and Wes on their sides. Pappas and BC playing D. Boji has a little shorty jump over the boards. This is one back. Beasy now going to try and move it to Pappas, but the defender had that sniffed out, and Boji takes the puck away. Here comes Beasy, swatting it back to neutral ice. Boji sends it deep. Pappas runs it down opposite side. Wes opens up for the pass and doesn't accept it, though. And Boji sends it deep. Beasy now behind the net. Beasy up to Downing. Downing, he's going to try and hit Van Meer breaking out. Van Meer, if she can get to it, has a little bit of room. Lily Van Meer gets to it, she shoots, save, and covered by the Tendy for Boji. Oh, we don't want this. We already did this one. All right, whatever. All right, we are back to action here. And I'm trying to work music. This is Downing carrying it around. Downing's going to shoot right into the defender's shin pads. Silty at the point sends it towards the net. That one's deflected. Downing with the rebound. He's going to score! Wesley Downing opens up the score, or evens the score up as he finds the back of the net.
Assist by Silty.
Silty with a great assist. What'd you see on that play, B?
Wes did a really good job crashing the net. Got the rebound. This goalie gives up a lot of rebounds if you make him move it, if you get him moving.
Music's really giving me trouble here. Trying to work it up here. Okay. Should not be so worried about this, but I am. Vitaly, call the game for me. I got to play with this computer.
BZ grabs the puck up off his stick. Boji coming down. Stella back. Tries to go between her legs. Leon tried to cover. Miss. Grayson on the board. BZ goes back and gets it behind the net. Beasy looking to move it up to Josh. Changes directions, moves it to Baker. Baker gets cross-checked in the head by number 20. That's a penalty coming on Boji. Grayson throws the puck to the boards. Stella trying to get it. 20. Power play. Number 20. Cross-check Baker right in the head. Power play. We got Richie. Looks like Richie, Casson, and Hank coming out. No, Richie, Grayson, and Richie. Casson wins the draw to Richie. Richie, Bauer gets the board with Boji. Oh, they're calling a penalty on Richie. Looks like there's a penalty on Richie right there.
So we skate 4v4 for a minute 8, and then we'll have a little PK.
That was not a penalty right there by Richie.
I didn't see it, but I wasn't watching the ice.
They were battling. The kid fell and called a penalty on Richie.
I'm almost caught up on this, but
Hank skating with it, tries to move it across ice. Boji moves it up. Boji coming down. Eric moves it up to Casson. Eric gets the puck, moves it up to Casson. Tipped in deep, no ice. Boji behind the net. Moves it up to their wing. Eric stepping, knocks it in. Casson forechecking. Hank with the puck, moves it in. Tries to move it in. Casson going for Boji. Jude moves it to Casson. Casson. Boji moves in. Good stick by Jude.
73-37, come on.
Boji moves it behind their net. Boji moving it by their net. Open pass in front. Good save by Leon.
Lightning Leon standing tall. All right, here comes Boji, and they're going to gain the line. Silty on the back check, but it gets all the way through to Leon. He makes the save. Silty gathers the rebound. Silty going to move it up towards the blue line. Boji holds it in, but Smith, just overskates the puck. Good play by the Mammoth there. Silty absorbs some contact. Here's Downing in on the action. He turns, takes the puck away. Out to the opposite corner it goes, and we got a board battle. Downing, Van Meer, and Jude. Boji wins it momentarily, and they're going to drag it into the house, and Silty slows the play, moves it down behind the boards. Boji trying to center, Flyers trying to send it out, and Flyers win that battle. Jude's got some room. He's going to skate it through neutral ice. Jude has got Downing on his left. Jude's going to shoot wide. Glove save by Okoboji's goalie. What did you see with this goalie when you were out there? Where do you want to try and get the puck?
Low.
Low?
He's got a really good glove, so not to his glove.
100%. He's made some really nifty saves with that glove. This is over to Kira. Kira sends it back to Beasy. Beasy drops it deep. Downing going to try and get it on the near side. Downing gets pushed off the puck by a white jersey, sent into the house, and now held in by Beasy with the backhand, sends it deep. Kira going to hunt it down. Terry can't quite get to it. Beasy going to move it center ice. Nobody's home. Boji gathers, sends it all the way up, and this should be an icing. And is. Out on the ice here is, who do we got, V?
We got Grayson, Baker, and Josh.
We were able to get Vitaly to stop eating popcorn for just 1 second. He's having his popcorn lunch here. Needs some calories after a hard-fought game. Boji breaking out, but they miss on the pass, and it skips over Beasy's stick. Beasy in a foot race. Beasy and Boji. Boji wins the race. Beasy going after a kid. And no penalty called there, but it could have been close. Out to neutral ice it comes. Boji regroups. They drop it deep. Offsides. My guy, I want a big shout out to Soren Smith on the camera here. I think I'm going to your game a little later tonight. Lightning, who do you guys got? It's going to be Lightning versus Griffins right here at Ames ISU Ice Arena. Come watch Soren Smith, Caston's older brother, if you're free. All right, this one is one back to Schmidt. Schmidt is going to carry it. Jude through neutral ice, going to center it to Williamson. Williamson gains the line. Williamson into the slot. It's poked away by Boji. Now Silty tries to put one through 10 different players. It gets knocked down in the house. Still in front of the net, and then the goalie jumps on it, gets a whistle. Sorensen going to stay out there with Shalin. And Flyers got Baker Williamson going in the sin bin. And look at the door here. We love Shalin, but I don't think he's ready to play a PK quite yet. They're going to keep him out there. Sorensen, Silty, Schmidt, and Shalin on the PK. Big draw here, won by the Flyers. Tipped up towards the blue line, not out. Now sent deep. Here is Jude to Sorensen. Sorensen trying to poke it around. Boji holds it in. Boji at the blue line. They bring it out. Shalin giving pressure. Shalin going to pressure the puck some more. Ooh, Sorensen tries to jump the pass. Now it brings it into the Flyer zone where Jude's got it. He's going to skate around one, and Boji gets it and drops it deep. Silty now with it. See if he can go high and hard. It's to Ballvance and sent towards the net. That one dribbles by through the crease, but goes wide. Flyers dodge a bullet there. Jude on the puck. Boji takes it. They're going to dance it in center. That goes cross ice out to the point. Shot deflected by Silty. Silty to Ballvance. Ballvance needs to clear it. Clear it. No, he's going to try and hit Swartzen on a breakout. And now Boji trying to regain the zone. Silty, got to be careful there, as Silty could have been called for one. None of this 5-on-3. You guys got to stop with the 5-on-3, Antonovich. Well, you got a whistle here. What are you thinking in a penalty kill, Vitaly? What's your primary thought?
Protect the house.
Protect the house. What's the house?
The tops of the circles to the net.
Yep, pack it in. Make sure you're possible. So running clock, penalty comes to an end for Williamson. Once the puck's dropped, Flyers will skate 5v5. This is Smith. Wins it to Ballvance. He sends it towards the net. Sticked away by the Boji Tendi. Flyers 5-on-5. Hey, Danny Keeker's here. Oh my goodness, look at this guy. Have you? Did you? Oh, good.
I talked your wife too.
Good. This is center.
I can't say super long. I got kids at the house. So.
That's all right, man. Vitaly, call the game for me.
All right. Icing on Boji.
You're here for that one? He sniped it. It was doozy. What's going on for Christmas?
We got Casson, Richie, and Ballvance out, and Stella and Drew at D. Casson, Boji wins the draw. Boji moves it up the boards, stopped by Richie. Richie moves in, shoots, blocked by Boji. Richie moving behind the net, tries to get out to Casson. Drew holds the line. Oh, into the Boji bench.
Yeah, I do all this games live on YouTube. So you got kicked out last game for being too aggressive. So he's up to doing color for me.
We got Richie. Boji moves in.
We usually have
Boji sends it in deep. Silty's trying to break out. Silty tries to throw it on his backhand. Boji gets the puck. Casson moving it up the middle. Casson skates with it. Tries to move to Richie. Richie with the puck. Oh, bounces over his stick. Richie. Forward battle. Won by Boji. Balvance going for the puck. Gotta watch the cross check. There by Balvance. Casson has Richie open. He moves it over to Richie. Richie skates it in. Tries to get by a Boji defender. Boji gets it. Boji skates with it. Boji moves it in deep. Silty behind the net. Silty moves it up to Richie. Richie chips it around. Silty moving it up. Silty tries to take him wide. Kira moves it in. Lily forechecking. Forward battle. Won by Wes. Wes with it on the boards. Moves it up to Schmidt. Schmidt's going to shoot. Blocked by Boji. Wes moves in behind the net. Goes to the wraparound. Good save by Boji. We got Lily, Wes, and Kira out. Draw won by Lily. Lily moves it in. Boji trying to break out. Stella holds the line. End of the first period. For your Flyers, you got Josh, Grayson, and Wes. Josh, Grayson, and Wes out for the Flyers.
Did I miss anything? Hold on. What'd I miss?
Nothing really. There's like a little bit left. We had a few good chances. We were moving the puck, then.
What do you think of this line? Sorensen, Wes, and Shalin.
This is probably going to be the scoring line.
Lots of offense here between Sorensen and Wes. Peffer's really picked up his scoring prowess here as of late. All right, puck right in front of the Boji net, but Flyers can't capitalize. Sorensen's going to try and run it down in the corner. Boji now has it, and they're breaking out. They've got a 2v1. Pappas providing pressure. They get around Pappas. They get it in clean. Now they're going to center, and Downing interrupts that
really
pass.
Good play by Wes.
Wes going to try and carry it out. He gets it to the blue line, not out. Boji. Now they have it in the shot in the slot, and that one's going to trickle in for goal number 2. Lightning Leon gets his glove on it, but couldn't quite get it square, so it tips off the top of his glove and deflects into the net. Good effort there by Leon, just a bad bounce. What did you see on that scoring play, V?
Wes made a really good play. Out of bad bounce, they carried it in, got a good shot. Lucky bounce off of Leon.
This is one back to Silty. So Flyers down 2-1. Looking for that game-tying goal. Here's Smith giving pressure. Pfeffer, he's dancing with it. Changes directions below the goal line. He's got ball vans camped out in front of the net. His stick was tied up. They go out to the defender. Silty sends it towards the net, swatted away by Boji. They're looking to carry it out. They got a 2v2. Schmidt and Silty get into position. They get around Silty, and then he turns and pokes. Good poke there by Eric Silty. Still in the high slot, Boji. They're going to turn and chase, and now Pfeffer gets it out of harm's way. That's Smith, rather, up to Pfeffer. Neutral ice battle ensues. Casson trying to grab that puck. Boji has other ideas. Mammoth send it in. Silty sends it out. No, it hits some skates and stays in. Now it's out of the zone, and Schmidt's going to carry. Schmidt slices. He dices. He stops at the point, and now he's going to try and send it. It goes right into the pads of Okoboji. They run away. Smith from behind, pestering the play. They get a shot. Saved by Lightning. Rebound still loose. Leon swats it away. Puck is still loose. Now they're coming around opposite directions. Flyers need to get out. Jude's not sure where it's at. Good pass, but they miss on the one-timer. That would have been a disaster. Flyers need to regroup, get this puck out, and they don't. It's to the point, held in, and Jude's going to grab it behind the net. Tired legs out there for the Flyers. Icing would be good. No, hold on. Here's Richie Pfeffer. He's got one defender to beat. He takes it in center ice. He gets around the defender. He gets around the goalie. Goalie pokes it. It's stopped. Pfeffer gets the rebound. Now he's going to try again from the far side. Shot rink wide. Van Meer looking to gather. Van Meer trying to send it to Ballvance. And now it's out to Beasy. It jumps off a stick and into neutral ice. Beasy trying to get the puck back to the zone. Sends it in deep. Flyers complete their change. Williamson, Terry, Van Meer out on the ice. There's Williamson in the high slot. Doesn't get a stick on it, though. Boji now swats it the other way. Fast-moving hockey, both sides of the ice here, back and forth. Beasy has it in front of his net. He sends it out. There's Terry with a good poke. And Boji gains the line. Pappas pokes it away. Boji regains, sends it deep. Pappas on it. Boji takes it away there. And now it's in front of the net. And Baker's going to be careful clearing that puck away. Van Meer's got a little bit of room. Van Meer gains the line. Van Meer's going to take it in. She shoots. Saved by Okoboji. Down around behind the net. Centered. Nobody's home. Still loose. Puck is covered by the goalie. And we got all kinds of pushing and shoving. We'll see what all the refs
They better not take both. That was all Boji right there.
V says mostly saw Boji clearing out the net. It looks like BZ and the Boji player going into the box. Two Boji players going in. So we may end up with a power play out of this yet. Who do you put out there if you're Coach Cole? Who do you want on this power play?
Wes and Grayson. Who do you put out?
Yeah, look who's out there. Did you see that or did you call
No,
it?
I wanted that.
Wes,
That's what I would have done.
Grayson. So we're skating 4v4.
Nope. 5 maybe?
5v4?
Yeah. We got
5v4.
We got
okay.
Josh going out.
Shalin's coming out.
Good win by Greg.
It's one. Back to the defender. Go cross ice, tape to tape. Silty skates it in. He skates it up. He shoots. Glove save. So now, clock did start. Sorensen going to take the draw again. Important to win this draw right here.
Yep, we're going to go to Josh.
And Boji wins it, but it goes out to Silty. Silty's got Schmidt, but he's going to dance it in. Silty now to Schmidt. Goes cross-eyed. Schmidt fires!
Yeah! Goal by Schmidt. Oh, that was great with the tip.
Sorensen with the tip. Yeah. Assisted by Schmidt. Tell me about that play.
Really good. Really good. Boji won it, but they threw it right to our D. Eric walked it in, made him think he was going to shoot, made a good pass over. He shot it. Goal.
Beautiful scoring play to tie this game here for your Flyers. Grayson will be credited for the goal And that apple is going to go to number 11, Jude Schmidt.
And Silty.
Silty with the secondary assist.
Yep.
All right. Puck's coming out into neutral ice. Silty gathers. He's looking to work it up to Shalin. Into the Mammoth zone it goes. Swanson giving pressure. Boji turning and dancing with it. Shalin gets a poke on it. Schmidt holds the line, but it goes right to an Okoboji Mammoth. Okay. Boji in neutral ice, looking to pass it, and they complete the pass. Gain the zone clean, drop it deep. Jude Schmidt going to rim it around to 61. Here's Wesley looking to exit, and he whiffs on that one, and Boji sends it deep. Silty covers, gets it up to West. And now we got a foot race, but Boji in good position grabs the puck. They're going to send it through neutral ice, where Silty's going to cover. And whistle here. Going to allow the Flyers to get some fresh legs out there. 2-2, 9 minutes, 40 seconds to go in period number 2. So, what's the biggest difference you're seeing in this Okoboji team from when we played them up on their home ice and just boat raced them twice?
Their goalie.
Their goalie, absolutely. Here's Pfeffer.
And
their passes seem crisper. I mean, they've definitely made a lot of improvements, I think, from there. Here's Beasy. He's got it from the house, shoots one wide right. Ball Van centers. I love that from Hank. Pappas comes to her. She's going to try and get to Pfeffer. And now rimmed around. Pappas waiting for it. Pappas going to go send it into the mess. Boji breaking out. Beasy on the puck. Look out. They get around the defense. Now Pappas gets back into the play. Doesn't allow a shot off. Good back check by Stella. Looking to hit Richie on the breakout. Into neutral ice it comes. Boji sends it back deep. Stella's going to grab her. Stella up to the blue line. Boji's waiting for it. Boji having trouble handling it. Now they get a center. They're going to shot, rebound, loose in front of the net still. Save, goal! We've got a no call here. And now we got clearing out. And
that should be both.
We still got no call here, so no goal. Boji thought maybe that one that went in. Beasy back to the bin. Is this 2 or 3 for him this game?
I think it's 2.
Easy, got to be careful. You can get 2, you get 3, you get 4, you're in trouble.
4's ejected.
4, you're ejected, and I think your coach has to go too. If you get 4 penalties, your coach can't remain on the bench, and Cole would have to sit the next game too, I believe.
Well, we don't play in every game.
All right, Flyers go congregate around Lightning Leon. They got Silty, Smith, Schmidt out there to kill the penalty.
Boji coaches are mad that wasn't a goal. Oh, they do count it a goal.
And they're going to put a goal up on the board here. Now talking to Cole. Too much going on for them to give the goal sign as kids were kind of clearing nets and getting after each other. So Flyers down 1 again. They've answered every time they've been down 1. Let's see if they can do it again. Boji gains the line. Now Pfeffer's got it, and he's got a little room to operate. He's going to skate it in, and he gets collapsed on. No call as he gets pinched off by 2. I think we are going to see a penalty here from Arson as Pfeffer got sandwiched by 2 Mammoths.
I think the ref named Jones has an injury the way he skates. I feel like he's something wrong with his knee.
I don't think skating is natural to him, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Puck is dropped. We're skating 4v4. Boji clears it to neutral ice. Jude gathers, moves it to Silty. Silty now going to gain the line. He gets Baker, and Boji swats it out to the point. Silty gathers. He's going to march it in. Silty hasn't poked off his stick. Boji going to try and carry it out now, and they're going to move the pass to the far boards. Boji sends it in deep. 4v4, lots of room. Silty with the puck. Silty can't quite get to it now. This is Jude. Jude's got some room. 4v4, lots of room out there. Jude and Baker through neutral ice. Jude gonna carry it in, going to Baker. Just misses that pass. Maybe a little too much mustard on it.
Back a penalty.
I think just lost an edge there, and it comes out into neutral ice. Van Meer gonna go tape to Schmidt. Schmidt carries it around, and Jude gains the line. Jude in the house. Jude taken down from behind.
Back.
Now comes out to Van Meer, waiting for it at center ice. Van Meer advances the puck. Silty drops it deep. Flyers need to be looking for a change here as they've gone up and down several times 4v4. I'd love to see some fresh legs out on the ice. Here comes Boji. They do get Terry out, and puck is into the Flyers bench. I've got a group thread here. My friends keep hitting, and everybody in the house gets my notifications. Every time somebody hits that message, ding! Sorensen, Downing, Shalin. Got Beasy, Pappas out there. It's 1 to Downing, Downing to Pappas, Pappas to Beasy. Beasy shoots, and it hits the goalie's pads, goes straight up in the air and then behind the net. Now Downing looking to get it to Shalin. Shalin in the far boards trying to work it back to Wes. And now it comes out. Boji looking to escape, but Beasy's got other ideas. Beasy and West in a board battle. And Boji sends it to neutral ice. Here comes Okoboji. They can skate. And they gain the line, send it deep. This one comes in, no ice. We are still 5v5 here. Sent out to Pappas, and Boji clears it. Pappas gets the puck, though. She's going to move it to Drew. Drew loses an edge, loses a puck. Maintains the speed, gets up to Shalin. Shalin to Sorensen. Sorensen gains the line. Sorensen looking to go to West. It kicks into some skates, though. Flyers get it deep. Downing behind the net in a board battle. Sorensen coming to help. Sorensen moves it to Shalin. Shalin's going to go out to the defender. We got another whistle.
Penalty on West.
Downing going to go in the box.
What even happened?
What'd you see, V?
I don't even know.
Wes isn't sure. He's pissed.
West pinned a guy against the board and they called a penalty. That was not.
And Downing drops his stick, throws his gloves. I'm going to give him a little shake it off. So Flyers going to kill a penalty here now. 4 minutes, 32 seconds to go in period number 2. Boji wins it, scores cross-site. Now they got it, high slot, send it towards the net, score. Good set play there from Boji. What'd you see, V?
They got a good shot from the point. Got tipped by one of our players, it looked like, or tipped by someone. And it went 5-0.
All right, we got work to do here. Down 2, 4:15 to go in the second. Here's Peffer. He kicks it forward. Boji sends it in, comes in offsides. I need to see Downing's body language change on the bench. He's pissed that goal went in on the penalty. He didn't like the penalty, but he's got to be ready to battle back. The team's going to need him if they're going to make a comeback here. Van Meer flanked by Terry and Williamson. This is Okoboji gathering, trying to send it up. Van Meer gathers now. Van Meer back to Silty. Silty sends it from the point. That goes wide. Williamson going to get to it. He's going to move it up to Jude. Jude moves it deep. Boji ping-pongs it back to Jude. Jude now skating with it. He's got Williamson in. He's going to shoot from a tough angle. And it's glove save by Okoboji. Van Meer, Terry, and Williamson remain out there. Easy Pappas playing D. It's one back to Beasy. Beasy shoots from the high slot. Deflected by the goaltender. Williamson out to Pappas. Pappas, she's going to send it back to Williamson. Williamson back to Pappas. Intercepted by Boji. Look out, Okoboji. Out to the races, but Beasy from behind slows the play. And we're all good. Flyers need to get that counterattack going. Beasy going to work it all the way out. He's carrying it through center ice. Beasy on the near boards. He gains the line. Centers. Williamson with it in the slot. Has it poked away. Boji gathers, moves it up towards the blue line and out. Here comes Boji. Flyers collapsing. They're going to drop it in deep and change. Van Meer with it up to trying to hit Terry. That's going to be a nice... All right, Sorensen, Downing, Schmidt, Silty, and Shalin on the ice. This is shot saved by Lightning. Puck still loose. Cleared out. Flyers going to put another one in the box. Nope, Boji is. As Boji going to take a penalty clearing the crease. Nope, that's Silty in the bin. I would say that would be a weird place for Okoboji to take a penalty. So Flyers going to sub in Beasy and Pappas. And Jude's going to come off the ice. Swanson and Downing remain out there. Out to the point for Boji. They're going to send it deep. That goes wide and gathered by Pappas. She's going to rim it off the boards out to the point. Oh, West couldn't quite gather. It's into neutral ice. Boji's got to regroup. They send it back into the zone. Pappas, she's got Swanson up ahead. Swanson with the puck. He's got a little bit of room. Swanson gains the line, and the ref slows the play down. And that allows Okoboji to regroup, get the puck. I don't think I've seen a ref involved in more pucks than we have here today. What do you think, V?
Yeah. Refs all over the place, falling and
no ice. Boji gathers.
Not very good at skating either.
25 seconds to go. Flyers provide some pressure. They gain the puck. This is Swanson, has it poked off his twig. Now Pappas with it. She's going to send it back into the Flyer zone. Downing trying to get to it. West skating around one. West going to dance it in. West around another. Now he's thinking wrap around. West is sealed off just in the nick of time. Downing gets that dirty wraparound, but the goalie's better on this play. Here's West with it again and gets pushed off the puck. All right, this has been a fun one. 11 seconds to go on the penalty kill. Flyers down 4-2 going into the third. Don't go away. All right, welcome back to period number 3 here. Smith, Peffer, Schmidt, Beasy out for a short penalty kill. 11 seconds left. Flyers win the draw. That's helpful, and Beasy sends it deep. So hopefully that should kill the penalty to Silty. And there's Peffer. He takes the puck away. He's going to march it in. Shoot. And Flyers are full strength. Jude with the puck now. He sends one into the shin pads of a defender. Richie's got it. See if we can get that puck cross ice. Got to get passes across the Royal Road here and not shot straight on. Peffer in a board battle with Ball Vance. Smith hunting it down. Peffer takes it away. Peffer going to try and center. Oh, he's looking to move it to Smith. And it's intercepted, but I like the idea. Schmidt sends it deep. Now Peffer gets around a defender. Peffer behind the net. He's thinking wraparound. Out to Beasy. Beasy scores! To Beasy!
Really good play by Beasy there.
What'd you see by Drew?
He saw there's Okoboji guys were stuck low, so he slid in, puck down straight to him. Shot.
Perfect puck movement. Flyers bring it within 1, 4-3. Oh, should be a stop clock, but here is Boji with the 1-goal lead, gaining the line. Now they're going to dance it into the house. They're going to get a shot on Leon. He makes the save.
Saved by
Lightning Leon. I think it should be stop clock here. Oh, yeah. Puck is live. And this is Silty with it. V, take the call.
We got Baker moving it in. Baker is puck knocked off his stick. Baker needs to be careful there.
Okay.
He moves it over. Perfect. Moves it up to Kira, moves it up to Baker. Silty chips off the boards. Puck goes down. Boji regains the puck.
And it's out neutral ice. Here comes a good poke by Silty. Kira with it now. She's looking to move it into a couple of Boji defenders and it comes in offsides.
Why was the stop on?
So we are running out of time, so we cannot play stop clock period 3.
As have to be over by 45.
Our ice time's coming to an end, so they adjusted the clock. Flyers need them. They got 9 minutes for the game-tying goal. Downing, Sorensen, and Shalin out there. Here's Jude working the puck, and Boji takes it away, gains the line, and they're going to shoot one save by Lightning Leon. Boji, though, with the puck still, and now Beasy gets it. He's going to try and work it to Downing. Downing looking to clear. He's through neutral ice. Downing gains the line. Downing pushed off the puck. He moves it back to Sorensen. Sorensen, he's going to take it around. Sorensen and Boji gets the puck without any real good opportunity from the Flyers in form of a scoring chance there. Boji gains the red line, dumps the puck deep, assumably to change. Shalin and Beasy on the puck. Far boards. Center ice. Downing looking to move it up to Sorensen. Downing gets around one. He's going to get it to Sorensen. Sorensen gains the line. Downing now with it. West has got a little bit of room. He's going to try and shoot, but it gets him stick down by Boji. Here's Boji. They get march it out, and Silty slows the play at the blue line. Flyers got to get out. It's in offsides, delayed offside. Now here's Pappas. She's going to try and get it to West. Jumps off his stick. West to Sorensen. Sorensen gains the line. West going to go for a change. Sorensen going to dance it in. He centers. Oh, he's looking for that backhand top bin. That's just a filthy shot when he can make it, but it goes just wide, covered up by Boji goalie. Flyers will complete their change here. Smith wins it to Ball Vance. Ball Vance to Silty. Silty to Pappas. Pappas skates it up. She's going to shoot, and it's saved and covered by the Boji goalie.
Pappas looking for her first goal of the year.
Yeah. Smith taking the draw. It's held up, and then Smith gets it deep. This is Peffer with it. Behind the goal line, Peffer coming around the net, has it poked off his twig. Smith trying to center. Boji is really collapsed in the house there. Ritchie's going to go out to his defender. Silty sends it deep. Hits all kinds of bodies and is covered by the goalie. But all these whistles, very beneficial to Boji with the running clock. They're happy to see this clock melt away with no play. Flyers down 1, 6 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Smith to take the draw.
Move it on.
And Boji looking to break out. Flyers trying to keep the puck in the zone here. Easy, going to work it up to Ballvance. Ballvance going to skate it. He hits Peffer just behind Ritchie. Ritchie couldn't get a full head of steam. Boji coming the opposite way. They deke around Jude. They're going to shoot Leon with the save. Deflects it up high. Puck's moved over to Jude. Jude trying to get Peffer, but Boji takes the puck away. Boji in the house, shoots one wide. Nobody going to the puck. Now it's centered by Boji. Look out. They're going to get a shot and score. Lazy play by the Flyers there. What'd you see, V?
No one is going for the puck, just left it.
It's just
good pass, shot right.
Just sat there waiting for Boji to get it. Flyers got to attack that puck.
5 minutes left.
So this job became a lot harder now, down 2 with 5 minutes to play. Flyers got to keep battling as this is still a doable deficit to overcome here. Here's Van Meer. Van Meer can't gain the line. Boji takes it the other way and gains the zone. Pappas hunting it down. She's going to defer to Silty. Silty trying to work it back to Terry. Boji gets the puck. Here is Silty now dancing with it. Silty's got a little bit of room. And Flyers right on top of each other. Spread out as Silty and Williamson right on top of each other. Allows all the defenders to collapse in the same spot. Here's a shot from the point, deflected and sent out by Boji. No ice. Pappas has got to hunt it down. 4 minutes to go now. Up towards the point, jumps off the Mammoth twig. Williamson hunting it down, and Boji wins the race, sends it deep. Flyers get Schmidt and Beasy out there. Here's Schmidt. Schmidt's going to try and carry. Schmidt gets around 1. Schmidt gets around 2. Schmidt's going to gain the line. Schmidt's going all the way. Now he gets poked out the puck, sends it wide. Williamson to gather the rebound far side. He sends it towards the net. Nobody there crashing the net as the Flyers are in a change. Boji gathers the puck. Sorensen makes his presence known right away on the ice. Sorensen down behind the net with it. He's going to try and rim it up to... No, he loses the puck. And this one down behind the net. And Sorensen has it. He's going to try and get it to West. West with a little bit of room. West through neutral ice on the near boards. West got one in front of him. He's going to drop it deep and chase. 3 minutes, 10 seconds to go. Flyers needing 2 quick ones. Boji happy to have the puck anywhere on the side of the ice. Sent toward behind the net, rimmed around. Shalin, and that's in offsides on Boji. Again, all whistles beneficial to Boji as time melts away without play. Sorensen and Downing out there. And we got a neutral zone battle. In front of the Flyers net, and we got a penalty. So 2 minutes, 14 seconds to go. That's Silty back in the bin. Sorensen, Schmidt, Downing, Beasy to kill the penalty, but you got to find offense. That's sent behind the net. Only 2 minutes to go. Boji marches in. Jude deflects. Boji with the puck behind the net. Again, in no hurry now with the 2-goal lead and a running clock. This is out to the point. Downing jumps the pass. Downing takes it away. West has got Sorensen breaking out. He can't get a good pass, but Sorensen gathers. Sorensen carries in. Now Sorensen going to go out to West. West at the point. He's going to send one. Gobbled up by a defender. And out to neutralize. Jude retreats. 90 seconds to go. Jude sends it deep. And we got another whistle. What was the whistle, B?
I have no idea.
Well, you're fired as a color guy then. You stay up here as long as you want.
They might have called icing. Maybe. It wasn't offsides because the draw's not out there.
Nobody else in the box.
Pulling Leon.
I don't know. We got a moving clock. Coach here happy to just talk to the ref and eat this game out as the clock's still moving. And let him play! 50 seconds! Let's go! Hey! Clock's running! Play hockey! Play hockey! Settle down, coach! So now we're down to 30 seconds. Just... Ugh. This is going to go empty net by Boji. They get the empty netter. So Flyers with the last-ditch effort. They send their goalie out of the net. And now they're going to let this clock run out, and we're going to call it a day. Two very entertaining games here. Split. First one won by the Flyers. Second by Boji. They'll line them up. Fun day of hockey in Ames. We're back. Man, I don't know. I don't think we're back till after Christmas.
Oh, it's like 3 weeks.
3 weeks off. Are you guys going to miss me or what? Let's take a look at Crossbar, see when our next games are.
Or we might have friendlies against Sport Black on.
Looks like next real games are going to be January 9th, 10th, and 11th for the Mason City Mohawk Tournament. What do you think? We're going to come out with some hardware?
Yeah.
Let's do it. All right, guys, thanks for joining us here today. This has been a broadcast on Ames Hockey Network. This is SuperDad TV signing off. Reminding you to be good to each other. We'll see you next time.